What are the differences between life in space on the Moon, Mars, and the ISS? Breaking news in the world of space exploration. As humanity looks toward the stars, the question on many minds is, what are the differences between life on the International Space Station, the Moon, and Mars? With recent discussions about future missions, this topic is more relevant than ever. Let's break down what life is really like on these celestial bodies. First, let's talk about gravity. On the International Space Station, astronauts experience microgravity, which means they float around. This can lead to muscle atrophy and loss of bone density. To combat this, they must exercise regularly. Fluids shift in their bodies, affecting vision and balance. When astronauts travel to the Moon, they encounter about 1/6 of Earth's gravity. They can move, but they still face challenges with muscle use and balance. On Mars, the gravity is about 1/3 of Earth's. This means astronauts must adjust to 3 different gravity states during their missions. They experience weightlessness during transit, Mars gravity on the surface, and Earth gravity when they return. Next, let's examine the living conditions. The International Space Station is a controlled environment orbiting Earth. Air quality and microbial growth are constantly monitored to keep astronauts healthy. If they need help, assistance can arrive within hours. In contrast, the Moon presents a harsh environment. There is no atmosphere, extreme temperature fluctuations, and exposure to radiation. Astronauts must rely on habitats with life support systems and bring all necessary supplies. Mars is even more challenging. It has a thin atmosphere, frequent dust storms, radiation, and extreme cold. Astronauts must bring years' worth of food, tools, and medical supplies because resupply is not feasible. Communication is another key difference. On the International Space Station, communication with Earth is almost immediate, allowing for real-time support. For the Moon, the communication delay is just about 1.3 seconds, so astronauts can interact almost instantly with mission control. However, on Mars, the communication delay can be up to 20 minutes each way. This means astronauts must operate more independently and solve problems without immediate assistance. They relying on advanced training and artificial intelligence-assisted support systems. Finally, let's consider the psychological and social factors. Life on the International Space Station involves living in close quarters with a small crew 4 months. Astronauts manage stress through exercise, sleep monitoring, and virtual reality tools. Moon missions are shorter, so isolation is less intense but still significant. On Mars, the missions last 4 years. Isolation and confinement pose major psychological challenges. Astronauts use strategies like space gardening and meaningful tasks to maintain mental health. In summary, life on the International Space Station focuses on microgravity with close Earth support. The Moon offers low gravity but a harsh environment with shorter missions. Mars demands adaptation to partial gravity, extreme isolation, and long communication delays. Training for these missions emphasizes physical conditioning, problem-solving skills, and psychological resilience.